about our business is it gives you the hope. It has so much potential. I did not know how much potential I had. Now, when I got started, of course, as a student, people told me, Janet, that business will never work when you're a student. Number one, how will you balance your books with the business? Other people told me, you know what, Janet, my mother tried that business and failed. What makes you think you're going to succeed? Other people asked me, where will you get the customers from? You know, people gave me all reasons as to why things should not happen. And let me tell you, friends, I had to find a reason as to why everything should happen. That is why I'm what I am today. Yeah? I sat back and I said, you know what, I'm not your mother if your mother failed. Yeah? So I tried so hard to make things work. In our business, the hard work we do is talking to people. I was telling Warren that in my first week at the university, because I had just joined the business, we had a lot of free time and we have what we call orientation week. I would put together people, talk to them about the opportunity, but they could not see what I was saying. People told me, Janet, that business won't work. After talking to 182 people in the first month, only one got started. Can you imagine? Only one, and that was Andrew. That was Andrew. He's the only one who got started. And when we started the business, we sold each other the dream. We are going to do it, you know. We could see something other people could not see. And to even make it better, in my first month of business, I made some money out of the profits. It was good money because it helped me buy a few eats, photocopy. You know, those were our challenges at the university. So in my first month of business, the company gave me a bonus. My bonus was about $10, which is about 70 rand, isn't it? Mm-hmm. 70 rand. Now, my classmates who had seen me work so hard, they laughed at the check. You know, it came in form of a check. And I passed it around because I was a banking and finance student. I was so excited about checks. Now they wanted to see the figure that was on the check because I had worked so hard. You know, they had seen me put in the effort. When I passed it around, everyone would look at the figure and they burst and laughed. They laughed. They laughed. They said, you're crazy. You're saying you're working for an international company and the best they can give you is 70 rand. But you see, the people who were laughing had earned nothing. Can you imagine? I continued doing this business. 4 months. 4 months in the business. At the age of 19, I was 19 years of age. The money that I was making from this opportunity, part-time as a student, was about 2,520 rand. Now, in Uganda, this is the amount of money that our lecturers are paid as a salary. Now tell me something. A student and a teacher, who needs the money the most? Here I was, a student, earning more money than my lecturer. What Jesse told you is true. It's true. And you see, I got that check. I took it round to the same people. This time there was a moment of silence. I continued doing this business. To cut my long story short, by the time I finished school, the money that I was earning from this opportunity part-time could pay close to 5 professors a salary in the university that I was studying. Can you imagine? I traveled together with my younger sister. She's called Lydia. She's a student doing architecture in the university back at home. But as we speak today, the university is closed because lecturers are on strike for extra money. She's here in Cape Town for holiday. Can you imagine? This was around 28,000 rand every single month. I was 23 years of age. It was at that time when I decided I will never be employed by anyone. As I speak today, I am doing this business full time and overtime. Yeah? But it has been an exciting journey because last month, I'll tell you what happened last month. My bonus from this company was about 81,900 rand. 81,900 rand, my bonus for last month. And can you imagine something interesting? Yeah? Can you imagine something? In Uganda, a primary school teacher, it will take them approximately 19 years to make the money I made last month.
Wow.
19 years of hard work without saving. And when they're just saving money, not eating anything, not spending anything. 19 years. I'm glad I'm a part of this opportunity. When I look back at all the things that I've been able to achieve out of this opportunity, I am so thankful to God. One time I was talking to myself and I asked God, why am I so favored? Why am I so favored? In Uganda today, it is difficult to find a lady 25 years of age driving an ML, Mercedes-Benz. Those are cars that are driven by tycoons. Tycoons. You know, government officials. You see, if you have been invited here today as a student, I want you to know that today is the beginning of the rest of your life. Yeah. Do not walk out of this room without this opportunity. Because time will come when God will even tell you, you know what, I sent you an opportunity, but you rejected it. I have seen things happening in my life. But above all, true success is not about the cars. Between Andrew and I, Andrew, this is his fifth car. Fifth car. Can you imagine? Andrew and I, he's 26 and 25. And every single month, we are earning an excess of about 150,000 rand between the two of us. We do not have any children. We do not have any responsibilities. We are just having fun. Can you imagine? Yeah. Now tell me, what opportunity? What opportunity? I want you to think about it. That is why before you leave this room today, I want you to thank the person who invited you here. Can you imagine someone cared enough to invite you to have a look at a way you can change your life? What will you ever give them if you have a testimony like mine? What will you ever give them? Sometimes I see people missing out on this opportunity. You know, walking up there saying they're busy students. What are you doing? Some of us go out there, we have a lot of time. I can promise you, in Uganda, the university that I attended, young ladies, do you know what they do to make some extra income? Do you know what they do? Do you want to know? They hook up with big men in government. They park cars down outside our halls of residence. You see someone, the next day they have a huge carpet, you know. They just step in it and the food sinks. They have a large screen. But what are they doing? They are busy looking out for men who can give them money. That is what happens back at home. So what we are saying, if you're here, take charge of your life. Take charge of your life. Yeah. And as I conclude, there is so much that I've benefited from this opportunity. I've been able to make money. I have seen what it means to be financially free at 25. Can you imagine making more money than you can spend. This month I'll be receiving a check, but I'm still spending money I made in February 2010. Can you imagine? February 2010. Don't you think that is financial freedom?
Yeah.
How many of us would one day want to be financially free? All of us, isn't it? The other thing that I've been able to benefit from this opportunity, I have been able to travel. I have seen beautiful places. I've been to London, I've been to Bloemfontein, I've been to, San Francisco in America. I've been to some of those places that we see on TV. And to me, that is exciting. And I'll tell you what happened this year in February. The company took us. They put us up in a hotel. It is called the Pacific Beach Hotel. If you're here and you've been invited here as a guest today, and it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't even matter who you are, it doesn't even matter where you come from, we have good news for you. You can decide to change your future today. You can decide to make a difference in your life. You can decide to leave a legacy. You can decide to change your entire history. You can decide to make things happen for you with GNLD. All that we are saying is if you join us today, we can promise you this. We are going to work with you. We are going to help you. We are going to sacrifice our time. We are going to sacrifice our money. We are going to sacrifice everything that we have just for your success. And if you're ready to take on this journey, we are ready to hold you by the hand. And all I want to tell you today is if I could do it, you can do much better than me. Thank you very much and God bless you.